Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Hey, this is the most important part.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone...
Just want to see how things are going with...
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the initiative.
Seems like life back...
Not gonna lie. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
We're exploring this cluster. Eventually, the galaxy.
Then the question will be, what will I do with it? You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go.
Deal.
We haven't really...
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we... If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back... This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Should I consider you a...
Everything's temporary.
something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to... I look forward, not back, writer. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mystery. That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
You left everything and everyone you knew
No? I came... Writer, the Milky Way was so... been there, done... If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully done...
Yes! I'm #1! Buy me a drink sometime. Then again... I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which...
Remtech, huh?
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I...
That's...
nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You mentioned something...
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a... Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come...
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into it. I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
I get it. Like leaving...
I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Solarians have photographic memories, and though I suppose with the Solarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Did you hear anything about the...
Not a peep. Isn't that... Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Solarians.
Don't sweat it. Well...
Of course we will. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
I suppose it is a rather darkly...
Darkly. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge, just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
You mean...
But I'm a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
There's something about coming face to face with something...
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who as if having faith in the divine, invalid... As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
I wasn't questioning your abilities. You never...
Thank you. Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my... I'm picking up something. Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit. picking up something. Probes launched. Satellite detected.
So this is where the human Ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away. Satellite detected. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. We've got a crater. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Getting a scan. I'm picking up something. Deploying probe. Probe's launched. Detecting what's left of a ship. Anomaly detected. Probe's launched. Getting a scan.
Pathfinder, is it true? We're settling Eos.
We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Relax, Lieutenant. If there was ever a day to pop some champagne.
Certainly. The initiative's finally back on track.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this...
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
A reminder that alcoholic beverages must be consumed within private quarters or at the
It's like they
vortex.
spawn when I'm not looking. It never ends.
Consumption of alcohol in public spaces is strictly
Don't shove the
prohibited.
crate off the... You shoved the crate off the ramp. Where do they find these people?
This isn't going to work. Just give me another
Keeping
chance.
tabs on things back...
Yeah, I try to watch what's going on while we're away, but it's nice to check in person.
Going well, I hope?
As well as it can go with tiny steps.
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived from the Milky Way galaxy.
Hello there, neighbor. I'm Gian Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're seeing this, it means but I want to put your mind at ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concerns. I'm happy to address them.
What are you planning to...
Great question. I'd be worried about... We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. But we understand trust needs to be earned, no matter what galaxy you're in. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Why did you leave?
I get that question a lot. Many of us have a deep curiosity that needs to know. Our own Milky Way is just one tiny and speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call to adventure I could not resist. Thank you for... On behalf of my fellow Milky Way traveler...
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing, education.
What's the trouble?
I've got power shortages throughout the station. I can't... Oh, whoa, you're the Pathfinder. Hey, sorry, please ignore me. You've got way more important...
Power to the Nexus.
That's great. There are obvious short circuits cropping up all over the place.
There's a power short here. We could scan the area.
Sure glad I went to school for this. Thanks for nothing.
Wouldn't it be more practical to build these bombs?
Scan to assess the nature of the damage.
Rachni engineers mastered underground construction a millennium ago. These remnant fellows will probably have the same...
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital equations that only a mind like Sam's could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences.
Given the complexity and the security implication, I have them on an optical...
I'll see if I...
Thank you, Pathfinder.
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conserv...
What?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the...
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Absolutely. What?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison.
This is Addison. Our first outpost, Prodromos, has confirmed full deployment on Eos. We expect the colony to be fully self-supporting soon and able to send us
puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick.
I hear you went down to Eos. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different... You did try to cover...
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if...
We'll see about...
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute? Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tevessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint... But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
It takes integrity.
Well, I do my... The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
You don't mind treading on the initiative director's toes?
What would he do? I'm game if you are.
Okay. Interview?
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or... We'll deal with all of them.
Tan will love that. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet... You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please... Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over... A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew.
But you're the...
Careful. He'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do us much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight, for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Ryder, this is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Will do.
Pathfinder, we are to contact Director Addison as soon as possible.
Right. She had something that could help with our job.
Here to think about it. Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. Though I worry about this terraform.
It's like nothing we've ever seen.
But
Not sure yet.
did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership, and we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his... Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
It was crazy down there. Life and death. But his...
You're a bottom line type of person. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. Well, at least we'll have this sorted.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
No, it isn't what we wanted, but what choice do we have? You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually... And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was... Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in No pressure.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C6. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and the general stability. A metric of the more you achieve, the greater simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
So I decide what groups to wake up.
Absolutely. You can't deploy an omelet without first except its people, and how all our lives begin.
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond. You may begin shape.
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
I have info on a specific...
I want to avoid that entirely.
reasons that...
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, until you make it a problem for me.
Pathfinder, AVP, and of course, the Sweet protocol and the process. Now we're living.
I have a specific person.
Name and designation.
That's it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, or... That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
I heard that the chief engineer on...
There have been a few such requests.
Now that Prodromos is on track.
Chief Engineer Grace Leto, deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
What's your take on the state...
Please consult the AVP interface.
And...
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Why do some...
All initiative members do. In a CV file somewhere, anyway. I suppose it's like... do you not know yours?
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company. Rider Pathfinder. Specialist designation A03 Malapa.
Something...
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
How many times have I told you this story?
Pathfinder, I believe you found the culprit responsible for the power shortages.
Alert, Professor here.
That's not funny.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Good job on the outpost.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not... Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
I noticed there...
You haven't spoken to...
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. I can tell you this much. When my clan were supposed to settle matters and in return, get more say in the initiative.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take... I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a melt. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the... It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
I noticed... No.
My clan were supposed to settle... It was a mess, but I don't blame my people.
With your clan?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
What kind of work?
I was part of the team that I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible.
Nothing more...
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Construction and repairs continue on various parts of the Nexus. Authorities have no word on completion and remind visitors to avoid affected areas. This is HNS.
It's you. You, Pathfinder.
Is there a problem?
Your father is my... We're all paying for Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Garson's trusting nature and bulldozed up. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying...
Some dream. Go to hell,
Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memory. Yes, you will experience...
Okay. Something new every day. Dr. Aradon at the tech lab said...
I'm ready.
Transferring them? Hey, what the... Sam?
Malicious code detected. Please stand by.
Sam?
Attempting to countermand malicious code. Please stand by.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam? You trying to show me something? Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me.
Hello, Pathfinder. Please initialize the console to restore normal operations.
Sam, what happened?
The equations contained a Trojan horse program, a virus, specifically targeted to sever our connection and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
You'd need a crack AI pro...
Yes. Only my unique adaptions prevented permanent damage.
Unlock the door. Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father...
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec,
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
he told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you... After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom.
Perhaps it was the big...
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. I take it you're based here in...
Correct. This is where my core process... However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What more can you tell me about...
This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and...
Then Dad...
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just...
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about...
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are...
I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
What did he mean by a...
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
That's all for now.
Of course. Welcome back, Ryder.
That's all for now.
sleep-starved residents, maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.